And hello, everyone. Hello. The Romans are raging in the stands of the Colosseum. Hello, Buzzsaw. And then you're asking her a question in Russian.
Yeah.
Do you expect her to speak Russian?
Hello, everyone.
How's the weather in the US? Yeah. Yeah. Say hi to Anton and Gina, as always. Yeah, so Anton is probably going to go out for a while, and we are staying here to talk, to review some games. We have a few games to review today, and then maybe play some games as well. Any questions you have, ask. I guess I will tell you about the YouTube. We had this problem with YouTube this past couple of days, and you've seen this. The weather is good. Gina, yeah. Yeah, actually, we didn't know. I mean, her name is Gina, but I didn't know the exact spelling because I'm afraid if you spell it differently, it looks like a woman's name. So I came up with this spelling. I'm not sure if it's correct, but that's the way she's called now. It's snowing in Calgary. Snowing? Snowing in May? What? What is happening out there? The weather in Russia is finally becoming a little better. It's not even close to, oh my God, it's snowing. Oh, here it's sunny and it's getting better. Not summer yet, but it is slowly getting there. A tiny bit of German too. Oh, Buzzsaw speaks one. One language. Oh, one language. One language. Yeah. I think a lot of our spectators in Russia also speak one language, and that's why a lot of them don't like to join us here when I'm here, because I do the live streams in English, and I know a lot of people complained that I still speak a little too fast. So today I'm gonna try. I will try to speak as carefully and as slowly as I possibly can. So I hope that some of our Russian spectators, some of our Russian audience can also join us and hopefully, I hope, understand a little bit and maybe ask some questions. When step it's cloudy in DrWanderer. Oh, yeah, at the airport. When step to 13 by 13 from 9 by 9. I heard nice steps. Stable 15Q go to 13 by 13. Stable 10Q go to 19 by 19. Or this is too long. Well, that's a good question. Thank you. It depends, really. And I think it all depends on if you're feeling good with going to 19 by 19, then it is good. Because I actually played my first game many years ago. My first game was on 19 by 19. And it was terrible. Somebody gave me nine stones handicap. And it was a disaster. It was very difficult to play. But at that time, nobody told me that I could play on 9 by 9. So I didn't. And so I played on 19 by 19 from the very beginning. And of course, I think when you can understand Atari, when you can see a ladder, maybe some basic things like ladder, Atari, yeah, maybe it's time to move on from 9 by 9 to 13 by 13. When you can maybe see some basic Tsuji, when you can make territory, maybe you know a couple of Joseki. Maybe after this you can move on to 19 by 19. Like all Americans, those of us who learned Go a long time ago didn't know of smaller boards. Yeah, exactly. I think a smaller board is like a new invention, a very good one. Very good one. I wish I knew many years ago. It really makes things so much easier. So much easier. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. So yeah, but actually right now, because all those years before I didn't play on 9x9, so right now I'm actually enjoying I'm enjoying an occasional game on a 9x9, and like sometimes I go on GoQuest and I just play 9x9. It's fun. It's fun. Even now, when you become stronger, well, your opponents also become stronger. And when you have like I don't know, a 5 done and a 5 done, or some 2 8 duns playing on 9x9, then the games can be just incredibly difficult and just so many complications, and you need so much reading and precision to make the game just not fall apart immediately. I guess I have to. Okay, I got some tea here as always. It's going to be a long evening. It's 7 o'clock, 7:15 in the evening here in Russia. I think I'm ready to 19x19, but this is so scary to start. I played on 13x13 with 4 handicap, and this was a disaster. Well, yeah, like I said, once you get the feel for 13x13, you feel that, okay, I can divide the territory. Once you feel that, okay, I can build territory, and you're not like feeling too scared. So you're beginning to understand what's happening, and then you can move on. Like we have a local Go club that we created. We opened it in this art center, and so all the people who play there right now, they're basically new people who, hey, new follower, welcome, welcome. So all the people in that club, they're new people. They didn't know about Go before, and they came and they learned the rules, and now they're playing. And I think 4 months ago, like 4 months, 5 months ago, they all started on 9x9. And then maybe after 2 months, they moved on to 13x13, and maybe 3 more months, and now they're playing on some of them, not all of them, but some of them are playing on, hi, some of them are playing on 19x19, and I think they're having fun. They can understand what's happening. Yes, some life and death difficulties, but yeah, that's some cool emojis out there. So today we're going to review some games. I asked before the live stream to send me some games for review, and I have a few, but we'll get into that. Maybe I can start. Maybe I can start by saying what was happening with our channel, is we were actually worried and scared that the channel was gone forever. So what happened was that we had some very, very old videos on our channel that were like from before Go Magic, and they were hidden. They were private, so nobody could see them. But there was a company who had a bot, I think. It was not even a person, it was a bot who was searching the internet for some I don't know, illegal activities or illegal videos, and this bot found a few of them, and like there were 3 strikes at the same time immediately, and the channel was just gone. And so we were afraid that we would have to make a new channel and upload all of the videos again and make all the subtitles. It's a lot of work, but so very lucky for us. It's everything is back. So this morning everything came back, and the channel is back on. So you can enjoy the courses and watch the interviews and whatever. What content was the problem? I think well, we had some. I think we had an AlphaGo movie. But I think it's also available on other channels on the internet, on YouTube, so it shouldn't be a problem. And we had some old Russian translations of Russian dubbed versions of Hikaru no Go. and I think those were the problem. And because there are a lot of episodes, there are maybe 75 episodes of Hikaru no Go, and the bot just found all of them, I guess, and just blocked the channel right away. So that was that was really scary. But yeah, it's and also today is a great day to get the channel back, because if anyone is watching from Europe or from anywhere outside of Russia, in Russia today it's a very special day. It's May 9th. That's the Victory Day in Russia, the victory in World War II. So that's a special day for a lot of Russians. Everyone is celebrating. There's a military parade. Well, a lot of things. And of course, we have a whole week, like more than a week off, I think from May 1st to May 9th, and I think tomorrow as well. Like 10 days of holidays, I guess. A little vacation. If only there was a way to export my save games on my Game Boy Go games. Game Boy Go games. Wait, Game Boy? I didn't know. I didn't know Game Boy had Go on it. Game Boy, or am I understanding the question correctly? I'm glad it worked out. Thank you. Yeah, we are. You can't imagine how glad we are that it worked out. Hikaru no Go is a great show, but I find dub version is changing too much from the original voice acting. Original Japanese with subtitles is the best, and I can't agree more. Yeah, Japanese is incredible, and actually I'm a huge fan of and a huge supporter of watching everything in the original, and I'm going to deliver a lecture in a couple of weeks in our local center here. It's going to be in Russian, and I will talk about watching movies in the original and what it's going to bring to the experience, and what are you going to lose if you watch movies in like, for example, a Russian dub version, because actually you're losing quite a bit, and of course it also stands true for watching I don't know, French movies in the English translation or something. Yeah, it's a Hikaru no Go Game Boy game. Oh, Hikaru no Go Game Boy. I've never had a Game Boy, but when I was born, everybody had, when I was like 7 years old, everybody had an NES. I'm not sure if everyone watching this live stream knows what it is, but an NES was a huge hit. I'm sure Buzzsaw knows about that. Like, and people my age should know what it is as well. NES was like Sega, NES, Super NES. Oh, well, yeah. Nintendo Entertainment System, exactly. Yeah. And that was Super NES, and then after that there was a PlayStation and all of this madness right now. And yeah, there were a lot of really cool games, and I know that on NES they had a few like cartridges. They had a few games with Go, and those were of course available only in somewhere in Japan, because nobody would have bought them in Europe or in the US, for example. I was never a game player other than Go. Well, I was a gamer when I was a kid. I played a lot of different things, a lot of adventure games. So I think I've been a gamer all of my life. I mean, Go is also a game. I've been playing games for as long as I can remember. Plus, I would have been an adult at the time. Yeah, sure. That's true. It's always there's those generational questions. What is like so near and dear to your heart to like people of one age can be completely unknown to people of a different age, and similarly, there are many things that I really appreciate and like, but of course, if I talk to someone who is 15 years old today in Russia, they would know what it is, and so it's a difference in conversation. All right, so maybe we can start off by reviewing a couple of games, some of the games that I was sent. And I think I chose not all of the games, but some of them. And I tried to choose in the games. I tried to choose well, we're not going to review the entire game, but maybe the some of the most interesting things. Yeah, and if anything is clear out there, by the way, I'm always forgetting to because this is a live stream. We're supposed to be, talking, not just me talking all the time. So if anyone can see and hear me, come on, wave your hands and I don't know, send a plus in the chat or something, and and then we'll move on to reviewing some games. We won't be shy. Thank you. Don't be. Yay. Okay. There's some an array of emojis and smiley faces in the chat. Good. All right, let's get to OGS and let's review some games. Let me see. So we're gonna go here. Let me open it first. Okay, let me change back. And okay, should be fine right now. You should be seeing the board. Whew, okay. Okay, Anton is back in the chat. Hey, Anton. So this is a game. This was a game played by one of our members, or by I think by his son. His name is Eric, and Eric is playing white in this game. So let's take a look. Again, this game is like a huge territory building adventure, but there are a few interesting things happening here. So let's take a quick look. So this first, immediately, a very fashionable move here, this invasion into Sun. And okay, so this is fine. And then at this point, black jumps. And I know Eric is playing white, but still, I think it's important to understand what's happening here. Because when black is playing this on the second line, and can you guys see everything? Can you guys see also the players' names? Yeah, I think you can see them, right? In the corners. Yeah, cool. So when black is playing this on the second line, black is not very happy, right? We don't want to play on the second line in the opening, but we only do that, why? When we really have to, like we have to. And here, what we're trying to do is when we play a couple times on the second line, and after this, we force white to respond. Because if white doesn't respond right now, if white takes a corner, then later we can kind of climb up to the third line. Maybe not right now, but very soon in the game. And this looks very good for black because these two white stones are getting weaker and black is becoming stronger. Black is making territory. So really cool. And if white doesn't want this to happen, if white wants to keep black down, then white needs to respond. And after this, okay, we're happy, white responded, and now we forget about the second line and we play somewhere else. So we play, I don't know, we take the corner, right? Or we take another corner, this one. But playing another move on the second line without necessity, when you don't have to, that's something you don't want to be doing. All right, wait. Where is my... Oh, here it is. Okay. So this move on the second line is really something that you shouldn't do in the opening because, you have moves that are so big. You have open corners, you have everything, the whole board. And second line, nah, no. So a good push inside, this, and take the corner. Perfect. White is doing good. Another corner, okay? Give it up, the same. And another very interesting thing here, because if black wants to make it simple, black can always play this, and fine. Again, second line, but no weaknesses. Black chose a different path, and this was something that was popular before, I think, maybe before AI. So when black plays here, white, again, pushes inside correctly. It's good. And the whole point of this push is that now black has two weaknesses. Black has this and this, these two. And a very interesting idea here, and whenever you have this sort of situation, is that you cut one of them and you get the other. So if white now wants to take the left, white cuts the right. So if you want the left, you cut the right. If you want the right, then you need to cut the left first. And that's kind of the interesting way to look at it. And so, for example, if white now cuts here, we cut on the right, black takes, then left, black takes, and we get the corner. Okay? That's a normal result. Or we could go the other way, and we could cut here first, left, black takes, cut, and take this stone. So we have two different results here. Which result do you think is better? Which do you prefer? Take the outside like this, or take the corner? What do you like? What would you play in a game? I like the outside. Okay. Second. This one? Second? It's outside for me. Okay. Outside, outside, outside. Everybody voting for outside. Considering all the walls. Yeah, actually, even, well, in most cases, yeah, you want to take the outside in this case, because white has a wall on the top. White is building a very beautiful position on the outside. And even though black can later, for example, play something like this, black can take the corner, and this is a ladder breaker, because if white doesn't do anything, if white now simply plays here, then black will immediately escape, and this is not very pleasant for white, because now these stones are you can't capture anymore, so these stones are in trouble. Since white gets to choose after the push, why would black play f3? Why would black play f3? Well, it's a good question. That's why I think that's why nobody plays black f3 anymore. It was popular before, and I guess people thought that it was okay, and professionals thought it was okay. But now they believe that, okay, probably this is too good for white, so black should maybe consider playing safer, and either playing like this or playing like this, but not leaving this weakness of the cut. So yeah, here Eric didn't cut in the end, but it would have been better. It would have been better to cut. And in some cases, if you want to take the corner, it's also fine. But in this case, look, we take the corner. Not too bad. It's not a big mistake. But black gets this wonderful panuki shape. Panuki is a shape of capturing one stone. And this shape is typically just so strong. Just so strong. And if you have a choice, usually you don't want to give this shape to your opponent. So you just, maybe it's better, because black is now so strong that it will be so easy for black to make territory on the bottom, here at the bottom side. Yeah, so this playing here, playing like this is the pretty much standard variation. We cut on the left, give it up, then cut on the right, and take the right. And even if black plays somewhere here, we just, you can capture the stone immediately, or you can play something more fancy, you know, something like this, which also kind of captures the stone. Where's Xenia? Yeah, where's Xenia? Where is our heartwarming Xenia with 1,000 different emojis in the chat? Yeah, so you can just, even if you have to spend another move on capturing these stones, something like this, this looks very, very good for white. But let's get back to the game. So in the game, white just pushes, fine, and after this, white cuts. And it's a little too late. It's too late. Now black is stronger, so black doesn't have to give anything up. Black can simply connect, and what is white going to get here? White has to give up the stone, and this F2 stone just dies. Oh, yay, our editor. Hey, Misha, how's it going? But in the game, black made a mistake here, and black played this Atari, right? And white got the chance to take the corner. And this result is so gorgeous for white. Is white gets the corner, and black gets this, look at this. See? Black gets this extra stone, which does nothing. So black played the stone, and then still gave up the corner. Now this looks a little ugly for black. All right, so far so good. And black tries to escape, it doesn't work. Again, doesn't work. Fine, so perfect. And again, at this point, you just, Eric, you just need to realize, if you're watching this, you just need to realize that, hey, I'm winning this. Like this is so good for me. I get this beautiful wall, I get another beautiful wall, and the corner. Yeah, I don't need to, you know, run any risks here. It's just perfect. So just playing here, it's just good enough. You're winning the game easily after this. Just okay. Even if black pushes, okay, just keep on building this. At some point, just also spend a move and play somewhere on the left side. That's good. But after this, both players start building those territories, and they build them like in a very directly, like brick by brick, like a brick wall. So what's going to happen here is so this building, and usually try to not do it like this, because a stronger opponent will never let you do this. You'll always find a way how to avoid this. Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. Ну, yeah, я так и делаю. Okay. So, oh, I didn't ask if it's okay if I'm reviewing this game first, because I have like 4 games to review today, and I just picked this one as the first. And DrWanderer, I'm reviewing yours, right? So it's is it okay if I'm reviewing if now? Is it not too early? I hope it's not too early, because yeah, it will be not having a stone in the upper right corner irritates me. Corner, side, center. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. Because both white and black, very good game for white, but somehow everyone is ignoring the corner. This upper right corner. Like, what is happening here? I mean, yeah, I understand this move, for example. It's building the wall. It's making the territory on the left. But still, I think if you want to make sure that this territory is yours, I would play something like this, you know, just to make sure. And at the same time, this corner, like playing something here, it's so big because, you know, black forgot to play there. That's crazy. This move is worth a lot because, you know, remember that the move in the empty corner, this is something we usually play at the very beginning. And now we're what? 50 moves into the game and we haven't played there? No, come on. If you play there right now, just think about it. Let's say you play here, white plays here, and black takes the corner. And now all of this, yeah, he figured to play defense on the left a little bit too late. Yeah. So, and you know, after this, black gets probably all of these points on the right. And I know white is getting a lot on the left, but this territory on the right is also big, very big. And so black is probably going to make, I don't know, 50 points here? A lot of points. Well, I haven't counted, but a lot of points. And if white invades, oh, wait, like somewhere, I don't know, somewhere here. If white now invades, then white will live there, which means that black will lose all of that territory. And that's just the damage that can't be undone. So after this, it's an easy game for white, I think. D10 and R16. R16 and D10 are Miai. Yeah, D10 is also very big. This move, typically when somebody's pushing, you want to extend. But at some point, maybe, I'm just afraid, what if black's territory gets bigger? Because in the game, later, here's what happened. We played this, and this. And this now, after all of this wall building, not M10, D10. Just a second. I'll just finish my thought here. So after all this wall building, now black has quite a lot of territory on the right, and not necessarily less than what white has on the left. So now it looks quite risky to me. If white now can't manage to live on the right, and it's quite possible that white can die there because black is so strong, then maybe black is going to win the game, which is crazy. So not M10, D10. Oh, D10, like playing here. Yeah, it's well, now it's too late, but before, yeah, when it was still open, playing a D10, I think white should have played a D10 a lot earlier. Maybe like even here, I think white doesn't have to play here. Maybe white can just play something like this immediately. And later, just even if black jumps, just take the corner. So white doesn't have to build all of this huge territory, because in reality, it doesn't happen very often. And the last thing in this game is about living, and this is just something that you have to be careful about. And I guess it's all about reading and calculation. So when black invades finally, and of course it's way too late. It's really too late. Well, I mean, in my experience, I would say that black can't live here because white is so strong. White has no weaknesses. I would imagine that if I'm white here, at least I would think that I'm going to kill this. And you don't have a choice. That's the problem with this kind of moyo, because you have this one big territory, and this is everything white has. If black lives there now, that's going to be the end of it. So you just have to kill. And I mean, after the E10 move you made. Oh, after the E10, I hope not. I hope after E10, and I hope even now you can't. And even if, again, the point is that even if black manages to get something there, we're not trying to, because right now all of our eggs are in one basket. This is the big basket. But before, you can kind of diversify. You can go to different corners. You can still play on the right, on the bottom, and even if black manages to live on the left, you can still get something out of it. But right now, no choice. You have to kill. At least there's nothing bad in trying to live there. Well, yeah, of course. If black lives there now, perfect. If black doesn't live, well, he hasn't lost anything. But let's see. Black plays here. Good response. This is, I think, a very good response. Trying to limit black. And I think at this point, this move is probably a little passive. It kind of doesn't do much to black. And black and white is also very, very strong here, right? So this wall is just perfect. It's so strong that white doesn't need to strengthen anymore. So I would imagine that the correct move to kill black here would be to actually, where would you play? How would you, maybe I'm just imagining this. How would you play here? If you're white, how would you try to kill black? You have to kill. I won't consider left side as territory because of low rank and decent chances of living there for black. Well, okay, I'm trying to steal the base with c6. Well, c6 is exactly what white played in the game, and I'm trying to say that probably there's a better move. Maybe there might be a better move. e8, e8, e8. Aha, shape move. Okay, this shape move. Okay, anything else? f10, f10, cover it like this. Okay. Anything else? So we have, I'm going to mark the options. So we have option number 1. We have option B, C. Any more? For white. Again, I haven't tried this. I'm not sure if Leela is going to show a different one. B7. B7. Oh, B7 is here. Okay. Oh, B7 actually looks interesting. Anton just made me some tea and it's just so strong. Anton, what kind of tea is this? It's just, it's too strong. Is it to keep me awake? Not let me sleep? Guys, you should question yourself where it's easier to make eyes for black. Yeah. So you have to see where, you have to ask yourself, where can black make eyes? Where is black going to make those 2 eyes? And when you answer this question, then you just play there. Basically, that's how you should think. Well, if I am white in this game, if I'm white, with my style, I would probably play this, and that's the move I like the most right now. And it seems that this move is just, if black tries this, then you know, white has this jump inside, and white is stealing the base, and black doesn't have any space to make eyes. How strong is the T? Like 5 done? Yeah, I would say at least a 7 done here. Very strong T. Damn strong. Damn strong. But actually, the idea, I kind of like the idea of playing b7. Because this move, it doesn't really affect black very much. But this, usually I say, don't play this kind of moves. Like, don't play so close. But when you're trying to kill, that's a very nice idea. Like, you're immediately punching black right there in the gut, and black just doesn't know what to do. You know, if black starts jumping, then, well, you can just keep on just doing something like this, just poking at all of black's potential eyes, and black has nowhere to go. You know, if black tries to live somewhere, you just block. And if black maybe makes, what, 1 eye like this, well, again, we can just Atari, and I don't think black can make 2 eyes easily. 1 eye, maybe. 2 eyes, that's going to be very difficult. Nice, because a move at b9 has 2 ways to connect. Yeah, b9 is, b9 has 2 ways to connect. Oh, yeah, you mean before. You mean b9, like, oh, you mean right now? Oh, you mean for black? Or for white? For white. Ah, okay. So if black plays here, just poke immediately? Maybe, actually, maybe. Not my style. It looks a little too aggressive and a lot of weaknesses here. Some weaknesses, but maybe it might work. But what I'm trying to say is that we have to try and limit from the sides and from the bottom, not from the top, but from the bottom. We just have to make sure that there's no space at the bottom for black to make eyes. And if there's no space, then he can't make two eyes in the center. So right here, no, not going to happen. We take those eyes at the side and, well, we try to kill. But in the game, it was way too easy for black. After this, and again, this move is probably should be here, because this gives black a very nice shape. White connects, black plays this, or black could play something like this, and immediately you're feeling like, oh, this looks dangerous. So black has a very nice shape. Black has one eye here, maybe. One eye here. Black is living here. So after black lives, this becomes a very, very dangerous game situation for white. So black is alive. And probably at this point, white just has to abandon this and just say, okay, you're alive. Then white's last chance is to invade the right side right now. Well, in the end, white wins the game, but I'm not going to show how white wins the game. Black missed an Atari, I think. So, but that's at least that's the review. A couple of ideas in the Joseki at the beginning, and maybe it's still a little too difficult because and maybe too advanced for this level. But still, if you feel like you're ahead in the game, there's no need to make it complicated. But if you feel like this is your territory, then you really have to fight for it. Maybe spend all of your time on this situation when black invaded, and try to read as far as possible to try and kill. I would. I'm a very slow thinker, and in this sort of situation, if black invades inside my moyo, that's my moyo. I would spend probably, I don't know, 10 minutes thinking and how I can punish this. All right, let's get on with this, and let's maybe review one more game quickly. Wait, I have let me see. I have another. Can you see it now? Oh yeah, you can see it. So I have another game review from. It's a game played by someone named Hartstock. Are you online right now? Hartstock. So I'm kind of going up the list. So if you're online, give me a sign. I don't know. Say hi or something, and then we can review this game. If not, we'll move on to the next one for a while, just for now. Silence fell on the live stream. Nobody asking questions. Where is everybody? Is my chat frozen? What is happening? We're here. Here. No. Yes, we're here. We're just not that guy. Not that guy. Okay. How about Carrot Nits? That's our next next person is Carrot Nits. I've no idea what his real name is, but his I think maybe an OGS username is carrotnits. Carrotnits. That's an interesting name. Are you here? Yeah, I forgot. When I asked everybody to, guys, send me your games. I'm going to review the games live on stream. And when everyone sent me the games, I forgot to mention that you probably need to be online to see the review. Otherwise, it makes no sense. So next time I'm sending you, yeah, you should have. I mean, I'm just sitting here reviewing games for free. What could be a better evening? Playing games? Well, as we're waiting for, while we're waiting for those for carrot nits and for Hartstock, we could maybe play a game with someone. Oh, let me bring myself back. Let's do this. All right, so we could maybe play a game on OGS. And then maybe later after a game we'll review one more. Yeah, they can watch it later, but I mean, maybe I'm just too old-fashioned. I'm not into live streaming myself. I mean, I don't watch other people's streams that much, but if I do have a chance, then I think the whole point of a live stream is that you register and you can you get a chance to talk to the person who's streaming and ask some questions live. Like I started watching live streams when I started playing Mahjong, and there's a guy who's doing some streaming in Russian, and he's quite strong. So I watched some of his streams, but I'm still too lazy to register and ask him questions. But I should. I'm lazy. I'm a terrible person. But you should not be like me. You should register and talk, send questions, emojis. Send me your games for reviews. Play games. Playing games of Go. Absurd. What? What do you mean? That's what that's what we're doing here. That's not how we improve in Go. We improve by watching streams. Well, I don't know about you. I improved by reading books. I think there are people who improve by practice, like through practice, through a lot of just activity like this, and there are people like me who improve through theory. Like I'm the kind of guy who likes to read some manuscripts and some game reviews from professionals and try to get their ideas of what's happening, and then just use that in my games. I think it's good that you want them to be here. Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm just afraid that if I review without them, they will never, ever, ever get a chance to watch this after. So just forget about it. I study too much and do not play enough. Well, that's also a problem. That's probably me, actually. I studied too much. I solved thousands of problems, and I did not become like an A done or something. I became reasonably like an advanced level, but not as advanced as I would like it to be, obviously. Only about 8 games a week. I studied too much. Oh, 8 games a week? What? 8 games? 8 games a week? That's not enough. That's more than enough. I played like maybe 2-3 games a week. I didn't play enough. That's for sure. I'd play. Sure, let's play. 9x9, is that okay? Because I'm always afraid that if we play even 13x13, it might just I don't know. It might take us half an hour or 40 minutes to play a game because I'm going to be talking, and I already start talking faster. I promised everyone that our Russian members, that I would speak slower. Little Try is now following. Hey, I promised that I speak slower, and I didn't keep my promise. All right, slower, slower. Slow down. Antrix is now following. Hey, welcome, welcome. So here we go. DrWanderer, just give me your OGS. I don't enjoy smaller boards. Well, you know, there's a certain level of what's that? I'm thinking of a French word right now, but like there's a certain level of cuteness about them. You know, when you play a game in a smaller board, everything it's just so fast and so miniature. I don't know. It's just one little fight, and oh, Osgurmert. Hello, hello. We've talked. Hello from Russia to Turkey. Oh, it's DrWanderer. So is it okay if we play on a 9x9? Are you gonna be okay with this? I still promise to myself that I should get some maybe more experience playing on 9x9s for the live streams, because I've only maybe played I don't know 150 games of 9x9 in my entire life. I should play more. You could say a 9x9 is a bigger fight than the usual 19. Yeah, it's all about fighting, because the one fight involves 81 points. Sure. To be destroyed? Come on, I'm ready to be destroyed, says DrWanderer. Don't be so humble. I have to talk and smile, and that's hard. That's hard. All right, here we go. Let me look for you on OGS. So DrWanderer. Okay. Search. So I'm gonna send you a game request. And I think I found you. Okay. Challenge. So no handicap, I think, right? 2 stones handicap. I don't know. How do you feel about handicap? Would you like to try with handicap or an even game? A handicap on a 9x9 board is a special kind of perverse entertainment, because with 2 stones it becomes incredibly difficult and aggressive. Okay, even game. Even game it is. 10 minutes, fun, dun, 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 dun. Okay, I'm gonna choose, would you like to play white or black? Or should we nigiri? Okay, let's just get, I'm gonna take, no preference, okay. Like I said, I think white it's easier for white, but let's say automatic. Oh, random, okay, random. And sending challenge. Here we go. Let's
Game started.
Go to OGS. And I'm black. Just as when I was saying that it's more difficult for black. Okay, I keep playing the same move. I keep taking the same 3-4 points. So have a great game. Have a great game. Let's ha ha ha. So I'm claustrophobic. Me too. Not really. I should be claustrophobic. I'm the one sitting in an empty room. All right, let's start with something like this. My favorite move on 19x19 played on a small board. Okay. And I'm just gonna do. Can I do this? Let's just this simple game. And that's the problem here, that I feel like my instinct is telling me, come on, Vadim, just take this f3. Very good move, very good. Takes the corner. But then I'm thinking, hey, wait a minute. Then if white will play d5, and then we're gonna have about equal territories, but white has Komi, so white wins the game. That sucks. So I probably need to be more aggressive than this. I probably have to do something crazy. So maybe, should I invade? Can I invade? How can I invade? Let me think. It's a game-deciding moment. Already. Move 3. This. Can I ask for help from the spectators? Can anyone suggest a move here? Oh, hey, Xenia, finally. Glad to see you too. It's a regular English conversation. Nice to meet you. Yeah, nice to meet you too. Okay. Xenia, I need your help. I need your help. A1, says Intravix. Thank you very much. Well, sir. A1. You play A1 yourself. D4. Yeah, D4. I'm thinking about it, actually. D4. Can I play D4? And I just spent 2.5 minutes on one move. All right. D4. White plays Hane. I play Hane. Cut. I extend. And yeah. Yeah, invade, of course. The question is where? All right, let's wait. This. Well, let's just okay. Let's try D4. Let's try D4. Not my problem anymore. Now it's white's problem. Feels good. The opponent is a 7Q from Canada. Actually, I never asked your name, I think. So I don't know your real name, only the username everywhere. DrWanderer. Rostislav. Okay. Well, I guess pronouncing Rostislav is a little easier for me than DrWanderer. Okay. I'm terrible with names and with faces. It takes me a while to remember. I remember the buzzsaw is Terry. Now I just need to remember this as well. Russ is good too. Oh, okay, Russ. Yeah, Russ is even easier. Good. Well, you asked for it, and Russ just said no handicap. No handicap. I'm gonna play this an even game. So that's an even game. And yeah, all of my plans just swept away. I was thinking white was for sure was gonna play c4, and white didn't play c4. So can I just extend? No, extending feels like it's boring. Yeah, he offered and I grabbed it. Well, yeah. I even tried, I tried 3 stones handicap in our local Go club. I tried 3 stones. I couldn't believe it was possible. And it's possible. It's actually possible. I'm going to play this move. Okay, this is a typical modern maneuver. Like you attach, and after hane, you hane. Xenia, what's so surprising? You didn't expect this move, or what should your accurate? What should be your accurate strength? Is OGS near accurate? Oh, if you're asking me, then my OGS rank is a question mark. Well, it's near accurate, I would say. It's pretty accurate. Yeah, this is a move that's I think it's good to remember today. In a lot of games, you will see this. You will see this happening. Attach. Your opponent plays a hane, and you hane. You can also extend, of course. And I could have played a d5, no problem. But you know, d5 just gives white an easy option of playing this move. And I feel like my two stones are just floating in the air, just doing nothing. It's boring. So this hane kind of gives me the corner. So I grab the corner, and I'm happy because you know, first of all, it's territory, and second of all, it means that now white is separated. So the 3 white stones are not so strong, I hope. And this one stone in the corner, I know it's a 3-3, it's a sun-sun, but who knows what's going to happen in the future? Maybe the sun-sun can, you know, will not die, but get under attack. After attachment, we can play counter hane, Nobi, and after this we have furious fights. That's pretty much, yeah, that sums it up. Yeah. Yes, furious fights are coming. But you know what? I think white played so calmly, so I'm gonna connect as well. Why not? Because again, if I extend, which is okay, but then white gets this move at c2 for free, and my stone is weak. But if I connect, this stone is strong, and white cannot play at c2, which I like. So, all right, let's play this. Let's play this and see what's going to happen. So my plan on 9x9 as black is always to try and not give white an easy territory, because if white makes just takes points in one corner very easily, then white also gets those 6.5 points of komi, and it's very difficult to catch up because you're always behind as black, surprisingly. So try to push white around. Okay, that's a very good move, actually. Takes points, and very, very calm. Now I feel like I need to do something here. I need to make a move in this corner somewhere. So my 3 stones are not so strong. I need to probably jump. This move, very passive. Somebody followed us. Welcome, welcome. I make good moves. Yes, you make good moves. Yes. Why not? Why wouldn't you? I mean, it's very solid. I was expecting you to play aggressively and play something like d5, playing here for white, and then I would, you know, try to cut and fight. But this, very nice. So now I need to come up with some sort of attack on the upper left corner. d7, call fights. d7, well, yeah, actually maybe. d7. I'm not gutsy enough. c2 is sente. For black, is it? I think it's gote. If I play c2, white is not going to respond. This attachment actually is interesting. Attach? But, you know, there's this rule that if you have a weak stone, if your opponent has a weak stone, and you want to attack, then typically we don't attach, because if I attach, I make the stone stronger. So I'm thinking maybe I will just make a solid move like this one, maybe. Just jump out of the corner, and I don't attach. And I'm hoping to attack, maybe, if I get a chance. B7, B7. And if white doesn't respond, you get F2. F2. Maybe. But I feel like F2 is, if I play F2, white could block at like E2 and, yeah, I know, after C2, I mean, yes, after C2. Will white live in top left? Who knows? I think white will. I mean, let's see. Again, I'm trying to find out how I can limit white to the maximum. It's just if I probably can't kill, but how can I limit? This seems to be a nice move. This one. Let's try this one. B6. Yeah, looks very nice, but it leaves a weakness. If I play a B6, I have a hole in at C6, and white can push through it, and I don't like this having weaknesses. So I'm making solid shapes, very solid shapes, and yeah, okay. This is endgame basically. So okay, I'll maybe I'll respond to this. Can I respond? I will respond. Yes, I have to respond. B6, I would. B6. Yeah, B6, it looks very aggressive, but I'm afraid that if you leave too many of those like cuts in your position, then, well, your opponent will cut right through it. And, well, this could be dangerous. Your stones are not immortal. If your opponent cuts through them, then you have to do something about this. And, you know, like right now, black really has no weakness. I have, like, I would F8. I mean, I meant I would have F8. Oh, F8. Yeah. F8, yeah. I'm reading the commentary kind of slowly. Okay. Yeah, sure. White has to keep the corner. Otherwise, if white doesn't respond here right now, I would attack the corner, and maybe the corner would even die, maybe. So yeah, this is necessary. White has to play here. And again, I block. White needs to respond, probably. Yes, and I will also probably get... wait. Should I get this move as well? Let's see. Okay. This is if Pyoyomi. Oh no, I talk too much. So if you read Life and Death books, then you certainly know this shape of white here. This is a very standard shape, and it's alive. It's alive. But okay. For now, let's just unconditionally alive. Yes, it is. E6 is when you asked if okay, E6 is dangerous cut point. E6 is a dangerous cut point. Well, you mean right now? Right now, if white cuts, I will just capture the stone. But just in case, I strengthened. I played this move for free. So let me just play here, because this is, I think it's more or less free. White has to defend the corner. Yeah, time, thank you. I'm watching the time, but I have 5 Biyomi periods. So even if I lose 1 or 2 of them, I don't lose the game yet. So at this point, I'm thinking, let me see. Let's test white a little bit. Wait, does this work? I think it does, right? It does. It does, but it's not. I like h4. Well, yeah, h4 is basically free. I'm playing endgame. I'm making my territory larger, and white has to defend. So well, that's for free. Was b9 right? b9. b9. Well, I'll get back to this. We'll review the game after, and
10, 9.
Well, I'll play here as well. And I will show you the variation, because this is like, it's such a standard shape, and you see this like all the time, right? Just like such a classic life and death situation, and it's easy to if you don't know all of those sequences, then it's very easy to make mistakes. And yeah, you don't have to play faster, because I talk too much and I think, but you can keep on playing slowly and take your time. Take your time. Okay. Okay, white has 4 points. I like it. Well, then, now, where would you play as black now? At this point, I need to play endgame, right? So there are no more crazy fights. So I just need to play simple endgame. Any guesses? J3, J3, D2, J3, okay, J3, D2, and E5,
10, 9,
E5.
8,
Oh,
7, 6.
Okay, I'm gonna lose one of those Biomis.
4, 3, 2, 1. 4 periods left.
G3, J3 Sente. Yes. Top left corner in Yosei. Can we grab some points in the top left corner in Yosei? Well, we already have, actually. We've grabbed some points in the top left corner, and white could have done, I think, a little better. And we'll look at that. We'll look at that after the game. At this point, yes, you're right, Terry. If I play here, this is Sente, but it's also Gote for white. So I think this move is just well, maybe you're right. And Özgür Mert, E5, very nice, but Gote.
10,
That's the problem.
9, 8.
Let's play this one. Is there a double Sente anywhere? Probably not. But me, I would, like on intuition, I would probably play D2 myself, even though it's Gote, but it's such a big move. But maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Because white now has to respond. Probably. I hope. And if and then I'm really looking forward to playing this D2. Yeah. If I can get this D2, this is this is the biggest move for sure. And yeah, also E5. E5 is a very big point. But again, if I could get E5 in Sente, I would love to get it, but unfortunately. Oh, Xenia says E5. Really? You think so? You think it's bigger than this one? Really? Oh, the crowd says E5. Have you counted? Bigger? I guess it's bigger. Maybe you're right. I'm gonna make my move because it's my move. But maybe you're right. Actually, you're both right. Probably it's still a very big move and a beautiful shape. So I'm just gonna connect. Yeah, this move is Sente. And I guess I have to... how do I respond to this? Maybe... like... I guess it doesn't matter, but let's play like this. A nice shape. And yeah, so white will probably destroy what's left of the center. Yeah. White makes this move. And what I like about it is that this move is not Sente for white, and it's not Sente for black. So can I... wait, can I play here as well? E1, white responds, I connect. Does white have to connect after this? Does white have to connect? Atari 10? No, this is not Sente. Okay, so I guess I need to just defend somehow. So I guess I'll just play... Damn, what's just this? This. White should play f5 first. White should play f5 first. F5. Oh, you mean white should have played f5 first? Yeah, maybe. That's why I feel like I should play f5 myself. Even though now white can cut, and this is going to be threatening to push into my territory, and also white can push here. So yeah, white will destroy some of my territory. But hey, nobody's dying, right? The groups are all alive. Yeah, white cuts, and I guess I just have to... oh, this sucks, actually. This is a Gote move, and... wow. I guess I'll just have to play this. Yeah, this is free. Oh, okay. Now, can I get this move? Can I get this move for free? Please say I can. I'm gonna play this and connect. Oh, this tea is hot. Okay, 4 points. Yay! 4 points there and 4 points here. Yeah, it looks like it was Sente, and that's why I was kind of happy to play. Why not G1? You mean... oh, you mean instead of E1? I could kill? Really? Oh, well, I guess I was stupid. I didn't look carefully. Well, because maybe I'm in my relaxed mode right now, because I'm thinking, okay, black probably has enough territory. So yeah, okay, we'll take a look at it in review instead of D1. Okay. You're right.
10, 9.
Okay, I block.
8.
I block. Or you're right. Wait a second. Wait. I play E1. White plays F1. I Atari at G1. White captures. And then what? What's your move, Xenia? What's your move after white captures here at d1? Okay, I connect. Aha! Aha! Okay, white. Wait, do I live there? I don't like these. This is claustrophobic. This is really claustrophobic. Like when you have a shape like this and it's all locked in the corner, and you know, it's easy with this shape of white because white is alive for sure. But this huge black shape, you can never be really sure that it's alive. Oh, let's pretend it's alive. Looks too big to die, but I know what you mean. Yeah, exactly. Well, black has probably more territory at this point, right? Black has 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 8, 9, and then 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 9. How much is that? That's 22, right? So that's 22 points, and white has less. So if white, now the only chance white has is to kill me. So I've been surprised before. Yeah, me too. So I guess I'll just have to not die here. Let's see. Have to try. Yeah, absolutely. You have to try.
10.
Oh, Biomi, no!
7, 6, 5.
Okay, I'm gonna let it
3,
pass.
2, 1.
B3 looks right to me. Yeah, B3 looks like I'm making an eye. Like it looks like if I play at B1, white will extend at B3, and maybe there might be some shortage of liberties, some crazy. Yeah, just get me an eye and make sure that white gets no eye. And hopefully that's going to be... Oh, let's just play here. Yeah, every time I say shortage of liberties, I remember that, you know, a lot of Russians, when they speak about Go, they use Japanese words, Japanese terms. So I know those terms also exist in English, but where an English person would typically say a shortage of liberties, then a Russian would say damajamari, meaning the same thing, but, you know, sounds Japanese. And you could say the same thing in Russian, but it just doesn't sound right. So you just pretty much have to say damajamari. So in English, I have to say it in English, but in Russian, I have to say it in Japanese, which is a little crazy. All right, what do I do? What do I do? Can I Atari first? Make an eye? I think I Atari first. I Atari first. Atari here. And white doesn't have a ko. White has to connect.
10.
Yeah,
9.
Atari. Probably. I think either one works. You know, you can't be too sure. You have to. I just in situations like this one, when like especially if you're playing an important game, you really have to like read every single possible variation just to make sure that you're right and you don't miss some stupid Atari somewhere. Pass.
Remove the dead stones.
Okay. Accept.
You have won.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, thank you for the game. Thanks a lot. And let's take a look at what was happening here. Review the game.
Review started.
Wait, let me check if everything's working on. Now, now on the screen we have instead of the names we have that those funny pictures in the corners, but okay, I hope it's still fine. So that was fun. Yeah, it was. Yeah. Let's take a look and see from the beginning. And yeah, it's I find it very difficult to also to analyze a game on a 9x9 because you know, are always just one big fight, and you just kind of go by with your gut, you know, and you don't really, you know, there's no theory. There's just you just kind of feel right. Okay, so we at this point, I think it's okay. I mean, I invade. I mean, maybe. What if wouldn't it be easier to play maybe this? But actually, in the game, I was thinking that I would honey like this, and something like this would happen. And then I was hoping that if white captures this stone, then I would give it up, and I would take this. That was my plan. And if white connects here, then I would take this, and white can connect like this. So that's the plan. So either way, I'm getting something out of it. But I think here, this is pretty okay. White can maybe jump as well. And white is getting a decent amount of territory. So maybe this is enough, actually. With Comey, could be enough. So that's the general idea. When you play this double honey, you have to make sure that the ladders work, because there are a lot of ladders here. Like there's this one, this ladder, and also there is this ladder. Well, on this small board, everything works, but when you're playing this on 19x19, you have to you know, make sure everything is good for you, in your favor. So maybe this would have been better for white, I think. Or maybe even, maybe I should have played differently here. Maybe this. Looks kind of passive to me. So white can play this and this. Well, I don't know. This looks also nice for black. So what should white do here? Maybe white should just yeah, maybe you made the right choice, actually. This and maybe attack black and lock black in the corner like this, and then connect, and then kind of make a fight. Like this, it's not so easy for black. Black is have to live small. Black is locked in the corner, and you're the one attacking. But if you don't lock me in, if you don't, in the game, you play here. Very simple. I do this, or if I extend especially, then I have no trouble whatsoever living here. It's very comfortable. So even here, maybe you should have, you know, still, you can go back to this variation probably. That's what I was thinking. And I was thinking, can I cut here? That's the problem with small board. Exchange to get wall doesn't feel fair to the wall. There's no influence game. Yeah, there's no influence in this. Yeah, you just have to think about territory and be very greedy. So the wall, I'm also an influence player. I love playing for walls, but yeah, it just doesn't work the same way. You make a wall and the wall dies in the end. So maybe this. In the game, it was a nice move, simple move, but and this seems fine as well. Oh, maybe here. This I think, yeah. This is a very in-game style move, and it kind of gives black an immediate help, because you're kind of asking for my response, and you're saying, would you, Vadim, please play at f8? And of course I play at f8. And my corner becomes strong, and your corner is not. So I think this is the problem here. You just probably have to push. And that's the only way you should play here. And that's also for bigger boards as well. Because when you push, I don't know what to do. You know, after this, you will devastate my corner. And, you know, this doesn't really look happy. This way, your corner is a lot bigger, and my corner is a lot smaller. And like this, I'm probably losing the game. So I need to come up with a better plan. This is not good for black. So maybe I would have to play something like this and let you connect. That's what I was kind of thinking. But even after this, I don't know. I mean, you can still, even if I play here, you can still try to play this one first, for example, and force me to do something about this corner. So this makes the game kind of more complicated. F6 is better. F6 is better. F6 as... Oh, you mean this one right now? Yeah, probably. Probably, yeah. But I mean something like this. Just not playing this simple block, but playing something like some sort of a strong extension, just to make sure that I don't get bullied here in the corner. So this, and still get this. Oh yeah, you're right. Of course, there are no weaknesses here. White will still live. Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, you're right. Definitely, yeah. This move is nice. But then white will play here. Oh, sorry. What am I playing? White will play this and live. And then white probably gets some Aji in this corner. So if I now play this, white might play this in the future. And this is not clear. Not so clear. Okay, let's talk about that position in the game. So after this and this, I get this. White connects. Okay, standard shape. And the problem here is that this will be a very good result for white if white could play here and kind of reduce my corner. But white can't do this because white's corner is not strong enough. It's not big enough and it's not strong enough. Because after this, there's a risk that the group will start dying. And besides, it's my move, and I can play this, and I get this move in Sente, because white needs to live now. Now the group is not alive, and you need to live. And with this sort of shape, now this becomes the, let me show you, this becomes this shape. Now we remember that when the shape is like this, just the L shape, it's dead. And when this has one of these helping extensions, then it's alive, but you need to add a move. And you need to add this move right now. And probably a better move here, and the correct move here, would be to play something like this. I think Terry was asking about this instead of C9 in the game, right? In the game you played here. But instead of this, because this move, the problem with this move is that it also makes this move Sente. Now I can also play this, and you still need to live. You cannot respond here as much as you would want to. You have to, and then I would kill. So you have to, after this, you still need to live, or what you played in the game, this one, and that's not comfortable. I was thinking B8 as well. Yeah. Oh, B8. Yeah, B8 probably. Wait, let me see. B8. Is it okay? B8. What if I jump this? And then I do this. Oh, this is alive. Well, wait. And what about this? This and this. What's happening here? Is this I mean, the B8, Looks like Seki, yes. Looks like Seki. Yeah, it looks like Seki. So it's not good. It's not good. So b8 it might be a good shape as well. But let me show you. If I play from here, now this is a different shape, which is almost the same L shape plus one extension, but the other way. And in this case, yes, in this case, this is the good move. This is the correct move, typically. So it's kind of confusing, but I guess I just memorized this, and you probably have to do this as well. There are only two of them, one side and then the other, and then one of them is a jump on the first line, and the other one is this 2-2 move. But in the game, that's why I said it was a test. Oh, I made this extension for this exchange first, and then here. This was a test, and yes, I was expecting this response. And after this move, I can't bully the corner anymore. I can't do anything else, and the corner will be bigger. Because at this point, I think this move... Oh, wait. Yeah, after this move, you can block. And what am I getting here? I'm getting nothing, and the corner is alive. And this stone at b9 is positioned just perfectly. So let's go back. Yeah, after this, and this, and this, and this. Probably you were, some people were saying that this is okay. Probably, yeah, probably. But I don't think that it changes anything very much. So white would obviously play here. And I don't have a better move that I have to play here. Oh, white also gets this move. Pretty much the same thing. White gets something on the bottom, but black gets something in the center. Fair exchange. It would change the endgame action. Yeah, but yeah, the endgame on 9x9 is not about endgame. 9x9 is about middle game fighting. I would c2 right away. c2, yeah, of course. c2 is a very big place. So that's the game. It's a little confusing review because it's not really clear to me where white could have crushed me in this game. But probably at the very beginning, after those attachments, we could have chosen a different path. You're welcome. You're most welcome. So maybe next time we'll play another game, and I will attach again, and this time you will choose a different variation, and we'll see what happens. There's a moment in the end. There was a moment in the end when Vadim was about to lose and collapse, but he didn't. No, I'm just kidding. So what's the question? About destroying white group. Oh, about destroying the... Okay, yeah. Right. I actually left the review, Life and Death. Yeah, here. So after this, and this, I Hane. And, well, even now I think maybe... Can white ignore me now? Can white play here? Or at least, like, after this, when I connect, white can push here first, right? This is Sente. So maybe in this game it doesn't change anything right now because black is winning by like 6 or 7 points. But in some other game, this is a very nice push here because black can't just, even if this move kills, even if it kills, but I play this one, you just Atari, and everything dies here. This is very dangerous for the corner. Then what, I capture this, well, white captures this, and I lose the game. So I would have to concede and respond to this. And after this, you could respond here as well. Here, the question was if after this, if black can, instead of responding, if black can Atari and try to kill. But the problem is that white captures and there's Mi, G2 and H1. I play here, white is alive, and the same way here. White is alive. So white should F6, white should F6. Yeah, black can't G6. Wait, black can't G6? Why? Wait a minute, What? So after this, and now black can't play here. J5. Oh wow, you're actually right. Yeah, I was looking at this in the game and I was like, I think it's gonna be okay, but I was wrong. Oh, I was so careless. Oh, you're right. Yeah, this Atari, and if I connect a cut, what am I gonna do? Oh, yeah, this could. We were looking for a place where white could have changed something. Here, here it is. Yeah. Now it's very confusing. So I have to give something up, and obviously I have to play like this and live and give up the 3 stones, 4 stones, and white wins the game after this. White should play. Oh yeah. So that means that it was a bluff. That means that this E1, that was a total bluff, and I shouldn't have played here. The F6, yeah, there's a weakness. Somebody's following us. Tilko is following. Hey, welcome. Yeah, so we found a problem in my game. I disregarded this weakness, and I shouldn't have. Ouch. So I probably have to just play here and forget about my greed. Why did I play this? And of course now white will play here and this. Go is interesting. Indeed. And also there's a problem in this shape now, because this black shape in the corner, if I just leave it like this, like let's say I connect here, white connects here, and if I do nothing, if I just pass, like let's say I pass, then this shape is not settled yet. I mean, this shape is perfectly all right when it's not surrounded, but again, this is typical life and death, and this is something that I did a lot of when I was younger. Maybe I'm gonna give this to you to think about it. Oh, come on, you spoiled it. It's Seki. Shouldn't say that. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. How strong are you? How can I read your username? Railsfarst? Railsfarst? Is it? It sounds something Nordic. Railsfarst. Sounds like it's Norwegian or something, or Swedish. Railsfarst. We played in the first test stream, probably. But I told you I have a terrible memory. Unlike Anton, who remembers everything. My memory for those like events and things and like people I play with is not as good. Yeah, so many shapes to memorize. Indeed, yes. So I think I'm gonna make this as a. So Railsfarst just says it's oh, Railsfarst, you beat me. Yes, you were a dumb player. You were like a 4 dumb player or something. Yeah, who beat me? Well, good for you. But yeah, for 4 done people, it should be quite simple. But I think this is an interesting problem. So you can maybe save it. I'm not going to show you the answer right now because I don't want to make it too easy for you. So just this shape, 8 points in the corner, very, very standard shape, happens all the time. Well, not all the time, but quite often. So you can set it up on the board and think about it. It's going to be our little homework, if I may. So set it up and try to think about it. It's actually quite interesting because here white has 4 different invasion points. So white has this, and this, A, B, C, and D. And the results are all different. And one of them is the best. Some of them are really bad. So you can, and those first, don't spoil it. Don't tell them which one is the best. So you can think about it. And next time we have a live stream, I will show you the answer to this, and we'll review this shape. Very good to know. It happened a few times in my games, and a few times my opponents didn't know, and all of this territory, all of those magical 8 points, swept away. Nothing. So good. Very good feeling. So, all right, this is, how do I get back to the game? So yeah, well, black would probably need to, as black, I would need to, like here, I would need to add another move here as well. And again, probably black is still winning by a little bit, but doesn't feel happy for black. Not at all. Not at all. All right, maybe we can go back to, let's see. So thank you once again for the game, for being brave to play on the live stream. And because most people are just silently watching, and just every time I say, let's play a game, everyone's, no, I'm not going to play a game with a team on the live stream. You get humiliated on the live stream. But actually, more often than not, I'm the one who gets humiliated. You can, and next time, if we start playing, I'll have to start thinking, because it's not going to be an easy game, and then it's going to take another 40 minutes, and we have 3 more games to review actually, and let me ask once again. So let me see and ask once again all the people who submitted their games for review, if they're actually here or not. So once again, here's our little roll call. So Hartstock, I'm sorry, I don't know your names, but I'm just gonna go with your OGS usernames or your Discord usernames. So Hartstock, if you're here, wave a hand, and we're gonna review the game. Hartstock, anybody? No? I guess not. And we have, okay, and we have as well a person named Carrot Knits. Carrot Knits? Carrot Knits, anybody with that name? Sounds like a criminal character. Carrot Knits. His name was Carrot Knits. Kind of like Kaiser Soze. My username is also very criminal. And I also have Dmitry, who sent me a game. His name. Also, two of the games are against bots. That's a bad tradition. Like sending games for reviews, and the games are played against bots. Oh, come on. Play against people. It's a lot more fun. Bots, they are designed to make mistakes. And, sometimes when you play against a bot, you will see that, they play perfect moves at the beginning, and then after a few moves, they just make a design mistake. You're just so clumsy, and you see that a human could never make this mistake, but because it's a bot, and he was programmed to make a mistake here, he just a stupidest, just a silliest mistake right in the middle of nowhere, and it just allows you to take the initiative and win the game. Bots, you know, and of course, if you don't program them to make mistakes, then they will just they'll beat the hell out of us. I don't know why people play bots. Well, neither do I. I mean, it is fun sometimes. I mean, if you want to practice, play against Leela or Katago, and you know, get destroyed in 40 moves, and feel bad about yourself. It's helpful sometimes. Destroy your own ego. Yeah, but also it's hard to learn because they're so much stronger that every time I feel like I'm learning more when I review my games with my stupid mistakes, play it against people, and then I look at them and I think what I think, and then I see what the bot says, and he says, "Oh, that was a mistake that cost you the game," or like that was a 70% mistake, and I'm like, "Oh, I thought it was a great move. Who could have thought?" So, anybody? Dimitri, Hartstock, and Carrot Nits. Nobody here? Damn. Damn. Well, let's just assume. Let's assume that they will. Maybe let's take a very quick look since they're not here. But I'm gonna just imagine that they will watch this live stream, those 2.5 hours or something of live stream later. They will just click on this video on Twitch and they will watch it. I wouldn't, but maybe they will. So let's take a look at some of their games. Let me see. Again, I will obviously not go through the entire game, but maybe I'm here for 5 minutes and I'm looking the website currently. Oh, you mean some website, or you mean our website? And I'm not sure if you're one of the people that I just mentioned who sent me the games ahead of time. But again, next time I'm discovering gomagic.org. Well, so am I, but I've been doing it for 2 years now. and yeah, I wish you a nice journey in your discovery, and I hope you like it. And let's take a look at this game right here. Again, I'm going to talk about the very beginning just a little bit. Here we go. So this is a game played by Hartstock against a bot. And again, just the beginning. So the first few moves, Hartstock is playing black. Hartstock, I hope you're watching this, because you know, you should. So black plays this attachment, and which is fine, Computers tell us that we should attach like this, and it's not a problem. And white ignores, and this is something we shouldn't do. And this is and immediately when you see this sort of move, when you see this that white ignores your attachment, you got to be thinking, I have to punish this. I have to punish this. So where would you play if you're black? Where would you play? Would you punish? Would you do something here, or would you play elsewhere? No. Come on, give me some options. H3. H3. Okay. Attack the stone. Attack that stone. That insolent little white stone at F3. Let's attack it. Okay. I'm gonna put an A here. Any more? If someone doesn't respond to a kick, I'm likely to D5. Yeah. Well, I mean, h3, d5. I'm going to put this in as a second option. In the game, black actually played this, I think. Yeah. And this is, again, a response. So white didn't respond, so we continue. We want to continue here because we kick, you don't respond. Okay, then we'll have to do something about this if you don't respond. Well, Özgür Mert, h3, probably not a very bad choice. I mean, it's not bad at all. I mean, you're attacking a stone, but again, it somehow feels like it's not really punishing because white could still now extend. And even though you can split, but maybe there could be some kind of fight here. So probably this fight is going to be a little better for black, but it's not so obvious. And actually, I think there's a way that, and Buzzsaw just mentioned this, there's a way of making it easier for black, just to avoid all of these complicated variations. All this fighting is actually unnecessary, because I would say a way of making it easy is just playing here. This is the move that white should have played, and if white doesn't make it, then we make it. And this just gives white it gives black a very, very comfortable shape. Very simple. Because if, let's say, white now plays this move, okay? We didn't attack the stone, like you said, and we play this. So at this point, we could do pretty much anything. Very comfortable position here for black. Only the start of the game, and already black is leading. So black could, for example, play this and attack the two stones, make them kind of make them uncomfortable. White doesn't have two eyes yet, so white would probably need to run at some point. Or we could, approach the corner, this one, or approach this one. Or if you are very conservative, I think it wouldn't be a bad mistake to just simply capture the stone once again. And I know this looks very slow, but it's actually very calm and simple. Just a way of simplifying the game. After this, you are so strong that you are very unlikely to have any trouble with either of your two corners, and just a very comfortable lead here. Maybe not the strongest move, but certainly a very a way of simplifying things. Or c8. C8. Yeah. But c8 is always a way of like, oh, this is too passive. How can I make it? How can I make it more efficient? And yeah, of course, you can think of playing this, which is a little more efficient, or this, which is even more efficient. But the farther you jump, the more chance you give white to, in the future, kind of try to escape with the stone. So when white gets a stone somewhere here, in the future, white might get a chance to escape with c5 with the stone. But if you capture it, no chance. So, but yeah, definitely possible. Definitely possible. So in a game, this white extends, and this. And this is the sort of move that we should not consider, because this is something you're playing inside your territory. But we're not playing inside, we're playing outside, right? L3, and then Hiraki on the right. Yeah, that's you can see a Russian influence here. Hiraki. That's what a Russian person would say. Hiraki on the right is an extension on the right for anyone, for a Japanese English translation. L3, L3. Well, yeah. You mean too late to answer my question? Yeah, L3 would have been okay, but it's just that move, this point, this D5 is just it's very, very desirable for both. And usually white doesn't even think. So after this, white doesn't even think about anything else but this, typically. Some exceptional cases, yeah, but at the beginning of the game, just extend and everything's fine. Oh, yay! Russians are coming! Hello, fellow Russians. Need to go. Have a good stream. Thank you very much. You too. Join us next time. That's how you can tell it's a bot. Probably. Yeah, the bot is, well, I mean, black is playing this, and again, playing inside. Since you played here already, then at this point, you pretty much don't have a choice. You don't have a choice, you have to keep on pushing, I think. You played b5, and now you have to follow through with this idea of strengthening your corner. And yes, I prefer d5 because now you're making 2 moves on the second line. Second line. But still, I think this is the move to play. And in the game, white makes this jump. And again, white should just block. And very comfortable. Easy block for white. And black's corner is almost locked in. It's almost surrounded. Black is not feeling happy. So that's basically, and again, this. Trying to survive, like we're playing those simple moves. And that's also the kind of move that DrWanderer, that's the kind of move, Russ, that's the kind of move you played in the game. Like trying to survive, but it's also, if possible, if it's possible, we should try to avoid this at all costs. Like if you can live by playing anything else, then just try not to play this, because this is just an endgame move. Only endgame at the very end of the game, and now is an opening, so we don't want this to happen. And at this point, this corner is alive, barely, so black can just ignore and play somewhere else, or still push here and kind of force white to respond, and then play somewhere else. Play here, or invade the corner. Well, anything actually. So that's basically my review. That's I know the game is very long, but I think that this variation here was kind of important to understand. And hopefully, Hartstock, if you're watching this, then pay attention to this. Whew, okay. Because it didn't d5. Oh yeah, because the bot didn't play d5. Yeah, exactly. But sometimes people also don't play d5. So I mean, I think that I can easily tell. Well, let me get back. I think that I can kind of spot a bot when I'm playing against someone. I can tell if it's a bot or a person, but actually, I'm not so sure. Because if I play against someone and if people ask me, well, is this a bot or a person or a human? I mean, if I play against a beginner, the difference between beginner's mistakes and bot's mistakes sometimes can be very, that line of difference can be very thin. So yeah, so we only reviewed 2 games out of 4. I was kind of hoping to review all 4 of them very quickly, but now I'm thinking that it's been 2 hours actually. It's we started this almost 2 hours ago, more than 2 hours ago. So I think maybe just 2 reviews today. I'll review more games next time. And as always, next time we'll announce it, and you can send us your games. Maybe next stream, I think it will be Anton, and it's going to be in Russian for all of us Russian people watching there. Next one will be in Russian, and I will be back. So maybe we'll go like 1 week, like Russian and then English, Russian, English. So yeah, probably it is time to kind of slowly bring this to an end. I don't think we have enough time to play another game or review more games. Surprisingly, it takes more time than I imagined. It just yeah. So if you guys have any questions, anything about I don't know, our channel that was blocked and then it came back, or about our website, about the lectures, courses, we're still editing them. We are now, I think, we're well underway editing the first course from Alexander, and we will hopefully finish it maybe within the next couple of weeks, and it will be released somewhere, I think, at the end of this month. And after that, we'll start editing the huge, massive course from Alexander about attachments, which is really incredible. And in the meantime, I will try to finally film maybe a course or two about history of Go. Like I said before, it's going to be quite experimental because it's not going to be very educational, but yeah, it has to be. And thank you. It was fun and educational. Thank you very much. And thank you. I enjoyed the stream. Thank you too. And this is exactly how it has to be, because when I talk about history, if I just talk and talk and talk like today, it quickly gets boring. So I probably, if I need to tell you a story, then I want it to be fun and educational. So I want it to be fun and also that you could learn something. But those people from 200 years ago, they played a very different kind of Go. And I want to show it to you and also maybe, hopefully, maybe show you some variations and teach you something in the process, at least a little bit, while you are watching those and listening to those stories of old times. So if no more questions today, here's your last chance. Drum roll. And if no more questions within the next minute, then I think it's time to finish this. It's 9 o'clock, 9:20 in Russia, 9:20 p.m. And Gina is not here. Where's Gina? No, she's not here. Thank you. It was great. Thank you for coming. 2:20. Oh, 2:20 p.m. Okay, that's still early in the afternoon. It's a little early for Go at 2:20, and yeah, it's it's a lot more fun. It's a lot easier to talk when when you feel like there's someone on the other end, when someone is responding and someone is like sending you crazy emojis and asking questions and this kind of stuff. Yeah, of course it's a lot of hours back in the States and in Canada. A small difference in time with Europe, but a very big difference with Canada and the US. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and thank you for participating, for submitting your games, for reviewing, and thank you for playing. Russ, thank you for playing, and next time we'll play more games. Again, if you have any ideas and suggestions what we could do during the streams to make them more, even more fun, because, playing games and reviewing games and talking, that's one thing, but we could also, do some other activities, maybe some questions and answers, something I could maybe prepare a set of like a little, I don't know, sort of like a little test for you, maybe ask you some questions about Go and or like a little contest, Go problem solving contest among everyone watching. So if you have any ideas and suggestions about this, send us a message and we'll think about it. And so see you guys next time. Have a great end of the week, and see you next weekend, I think. Bye.